Hey there, guys, and good evening, everybody. This is Justice Shane Cannon here once again, and today, for the 11th episode, we will be taking a look at a true classic. And what I mean by a classic, we're talking about an old school gun. How much old school? Well, believe it or not, we will actually be taking a look during the time of Soviet Russia. We are talking about a true iconic weapon from history. And this truly is an iconic weapon. A lot of people know this weapon. A whole lot of people know it from movies, from video games, pop culture. Well, you already know what this is. It is the AK-47 assault rifle. And personally, one of my favorites. Well, right beside the FAM and the M4. So, I mean, there really is nothing much for me to go on. You guys already know exactly what the AK-47 is all about. So with that out there, with that out of the way, as I said, you guys already know this weapon. So let's just go ahead and make our way over to the stats. So as you can see from the stats here, no additional attachments aside from the traditional 30-round magazine, is that the AK-47 actually does have some good balanced characteristics. Has plenty of damage, plenty of accuracy, plenty of handling, plenty of range, rate of fire, a little bit on the slow side, but still manageable, penetration, quite effective when you're at a good enough range, and things of that nature. All in all, however, though, the AK-47 is just a well-balanced gun, and it is a heavy hitter too. But how does it manage? How well is its recoil? How does it fare? Well, let's go ahead and test that out right now. Okay, so from what we just saw there, it does bounce around slightly a little bit to the left and to the right, but most of the time, it just stands straight up. But after a while, it tends to stay there, which is a good thing if you're trying to go up against a hard target. But you already know, many people already know for a fact, with an AK-47, its simplicity can sometimes be a bit deceptive. Because the recoil can sometimes be a little bit difficult to handle. But there is a way in how to control it. Simply just gently keep pulling it down, and the recoil won't be an issue. But if you're trying to go up against a distant target, fire it in bursts. In 3 to 4 round bursts if you can. Alright. So we now know about the recoil. We know about some of the advice that you need to control it better. But what about reload? How long does it take to reload an AK-47? I'll fire one shot. And I'll be reloading it now. Okay, so it takes 2.84 seconds, which is slightly under 3 seconds. Which is a little bit on the slow side, but it is still manageable as long as you have a proper plan. As long as you have a proper plan in place, you can handle the AK-47 fairly well and fairly easy. But now what about attachments? Well, let's go ahead and talk about that. Okay, so here we are again, back in the stats. That's in weapon view screen. But now, let's talk about attachments. What would I recommend in terms of attachments? Well, here you have the option of either a stock, an extended, or a folded butt stock. But me, again, as a traditionalist, like to keep it in the stock. Now would I prefer the iron sights? Well, yeah, I would recommend it, but that's more not of an aggressive playstyle. But if you want to get a much more clear sight picture, just go with either one of these sights. Either one of these sights will handle it well, But of course, since this is originally a Russian weapon, you gotta go with the Russian red dot sight. But with triggers, you really can't do anything. It's either full auto and semi-auto. That's all you got. Of course, you have the option with either standard 20 round, an extended 30 round, or a large 50 round magazine. But again, me, as a traditionalist, I like to keep it the standard 30 rounds. Now with the underbarrel, you can go either with a regular rail cover, or you can be in a grenadier with the GP25 grenade launcher, which does sacrifice handling, but it does help you out, and it does help out your teammates become more of a grenadier class, especially for those who are either trying to defend a post, defend a position, and or just wants to go flat out nuts. Now as for the rail cover, you have the option of either 2 different lasers, or you can add in a rangefinder. But again, me, I'm a traditionalist, so no other on the rails, nothing on the barrels, however, though. But you do have the option of the longer barrel or the shorter barrel. And of course, with the muzzle, stock muzzle, compensator, suppressor, or compensator V2. Now, personally for me, I prefer the compensator version 2 because it helps you out a little slightly more in the handling characteristics, but a major boost in the accuracy. So again, there really isn't a whole lot of attachments I of course would suggest with the AK47, but again, that's completely up to you. If you want to go aggressive, go ahead and slap on that grenade launcher. Look a bit more compact, shorten that barrel. If you want range and a little bit more extra damage, and your velocity, go for that longer barrel. But again, this of course is what I would recommend. Now let's take a look at one performance with the compensator V2. So of course, it's pretty much basically the same thing with all the other weapons in game, and it helps you maintain that recoil a little bit more better and a little more accuracy. What are its strengths? What about the strengths and weaknesses? Well, again, when it comes to strengths and weaknesses, there are plenty of strengths and there are plenty of other weaknesses, but I'm probably sure you can understand of where they are. It has plenty of good damage and output, but its rate of fire is not so good. It's a little bit on the slow side. Its reload is kind of middle of the road. It's not the fastest, but it's not a big LMG reload either. So anyways, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this episode out right now. Like I said, if you're a fan of the AK platform, but if you want to be creative, go for it. Add in a grenade launcher, add a different side, extend that barrel, shorten that barrel, do whatever you want to do. The AK-47 is going to become your best friend all the way through. Well, with that then, my friends, we're going to go ahead and close it. We're going to go ahead and close this video or episode out right now. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps out and stretch into the community. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the AK-47? Does it hold up to its legendary reputation? I don't know. Let me know about your opinions in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!